Stick it in your mouth. You're strong. You're getting strong. Look at you. Go ahead. All right. Look at you. Got some good hops over there. Got any more hops?
What's up, guys? Welcome to our channel. We're just showing our little chinchillas off today. Usually right around this time is when we have them play and just have a good time. So every day around 7:30, 8 o'clock usually most of the time. I have 4 chinchillas. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. The all black one is Thelma. She just had a baby a few months ago. And her baby's name is Prince. This guy here is pulling on my pants leg. What are you doing? Actually, that's Thelma. Get off my pants leg. Just little things interest them, like pants, feet. But yeah, they're really interesting animals. They're very sweet. Does anybody own a chinchilla? No, they're not rats. They are chinchillas. Uh-oh. I have a snippy one. Her name is Jocelyn. She is I guess she's the queen of the pack, you should say. And she loves her wheel, and anybody that gets in the wheel, she goes right over there to see what's going on. But they look like small rabbits to me. And then they have the little squirrel looking tail, really fluffy. If I put my phone stand in there, they're gonna be all over it. So I'll just have it pushed a little bit further back so you can be able to see the whole play area. Come on, baby. This is my little baby. My first. He was born on Friday the 13th. And I just couldn't believe it. He was born Friday the 13th. He's such a sweetheart. And he loves just having a ball and playing. But yeah, they don't bite. They're real sweet animals. If they do anything, it's just like a little nibble or something like that, just to speak to you and say, "Hey, put me down," or something like that. But yeah, it's my little baby. And then this is Thelma. This is Thelma. She's the one who had the little baby. And she's about 1.5 years. I would say probably 2 years, because I think Jocelyn is 1.5 years. And Thelma is all black. King is black too. She's moving around too much, but King is black too, but he has gray on his belly. And so that's how the little baby turned out to be gray. He really took after his daddy with the gray on his belly. King, come here. Come here, baby. Oh, he ran off. But yeah. Does anyone own chinchillas? Or looking to possibly own one and have any questions? Or maybe the guys have had them in the past. Looks like they're planning an escape in the corner over here. Hold on a second. I sometimes don't close the gate all the way because it's such a hassle to open and close. It's not really that bad, but just to prevent from me having to open and close it constantly, I just push it closed so that way, you know. think they got a little tired. After 30 minutes, it seems like they just get so tired. They get tired of playing. And as you can see, my babies are potty trained. So if they need to pee for any reason, they will go in this little container. Just like most rabbits can be potty trained. It's the same way. You just put a familiar scent, urine, in their little area where they need to pee, and they'll go in there and pee. Hey guys, are you planning to escape? And they look up at me like, yeah, we're trying to get out of here. King, you want to say hi to everybody? Come here, baby. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Here's Mr. King. Uh-oh. See, he's got all that gray. He's moving around so much. Let me see if I can get a better shot. Hold on, baby. See, King, he's got some gray on his belly. So that's where the baby's got all his gray from. It's from his father. Because his mom's all black. They're all such sweethearts. And he's so fat he gets tired easily. Look, he's like a small cat. Look how big this guy is. He's my biggest one. I'm gonna put the fan on 1 moment. Hey guys. Make sure you guys are playing with each other, okay? Hi, Thelma. Usually Thelma likes to go in the corner and just wait for me to try to pick her up. Come here, baby. See, she just jumps in my hand. Sometimes when she's ready to get out, she just gets in my hand easily. And look at these two. They're all cuddled up in their little wheel here. Hey guys, are you tired? Are you ready to go? Oh Lord. Hey, be careful. Be careful. Don't hurt my little baby. Hi, baby. Okay, so this is father and son. They like to play and play. They usually get on each other's back and see who's the dominant one. Hey, what's going on, Jocelyn? Why are you being mean? Jocelyn, why are you being mean? King, get off my... He's following me. Okay, see how that's like a little mating. They usually try to mate with each other a little bit. So usually they go around in a little circle. But Thelma's like, no, I'm not in the mood. I don't want any more babies. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe. We'll be posting more videos. Uh-oh, who's all in there? Two of them? No, okay, just one. I would say that chinchillas are easy to maintain. They're easy to feed. Then the food's not hard to find. They eat hay, just regular stuff. I mean, pellets like any animal. You know, most small animals, they eat pellets, hay, things like that. I don't give them anything too sweet, any fruits or vegetables or anything. If they have any snacks, it has to be dried, like a dried strawberry, you know, things like that. I know some people make their own, like dehydrate fruits and things like that. I don't do any of that. I'm just afraid that, you know, they'll have tummy problems. So I just give them their regular food, and then I give them little snacks here and there. I got three snacks that I like to give them. It's the dried roses, and these are just regular dried roses, organic. I got this off Amazon. And then they also like rose hips, and that's organic as well. This one's Amazon. And I just started, this is brand new for me, but I've been using this same brand for regular chinchilla food. These are cookies, so they can have a snack on a little bit, give them something different. And I just break up the cookies into like 4 pieces and give each of them a piece. That way they don't have too much sugar. As far as hay goes, I get a huge bag of hay because I have 4 chinchillas. They love hay. That's their main food. I get the ox bow. And this lasts me a very long time. Actually, I think I switched up from ox bow. I now order from another company. But anyway, I can get that information for it to you. But it's a bigger container, and it lasts longer, of course. I give them regular pellets too, but I also give them this Tiny Friends Farm Tasty Mix, and it's really good. They love this. And it has a mixture of different things in there too. So, hey, what are you guys doing over there? They also like this, the Timothy blend cubes. And I usually break these cubes up into pieces. That way, you know, it's not too much all at once. And you can save on that. And we also have their little sticks they like to nibble on because their teeth grow so fast. So the bag that I get is off Amazon. Again, if you guys need any information, just feel free to send a message, and I'll be happy to share, you know, the links and things like that. I have read in some of the Reddit posts that some wood sometimes people buy it from certain places and they're moldy and things like that. I've never had any trouble with the brand I got off Amazon, and they come in different. What are you guys doing? They're just loving on each other. I think King is tired. He's sitting still right now. He's like, okay, I had enough of this. But the sticks, some sticks you can break. See, like this one's kind of thick, so I can't break it. But like the smaller ones, I'll break and just give them a little, you know, that way it'll last longer. And then this is just the regular pellets that I give them to, so just plain old pellets. But I mix it up sometimes. Hey, hey, hey! What's going on? Hey guys. Okay, Dawson, you're playing too rough. Come here, Thelma. Alright, I think Thelma's tired. Look at Jocelyn. She is full of energy. Okay, so we got three kiddos left in here. I put Thelma away. She's the oldest, if I'm not mistaken. Seems like she gets tired more than everybody else, so I just give her a break. King, what are you thinking about? Are you tired or are you just relaxing? I think they're just taking a little break. Hey, baby. They're just trying to stay on this phone stand. I think King wants to escape. Come here, baby. Hey, Prince. Hey, buddy. Come here. But they are very energetic. They interact with everyone pretty well. They're really sweet. They let you hold them. They don't really, I mean, certain times they may be a little snippy, you know, just one of them. Jocelyn, for example, sometimes she'll be a little snippy, but if she doesn't want me to touch her, she'll pretty much just jump away or push my hand away or something like that to let me know, hey, I'm not in the mood. But for the most part, they're all, you know, easy to maintain and take care of. For example, I would say that this would be a good animal for a child that maybe wants to have a first pet or something like that. You know, maybe they'll just start with a chore of feeding the chinchilla or something like that and just see how things work out. But they're good animals. And they're just fun to watch, even though you don't, if you have a young one that's really not able to do much with the chinchilla as far as cleaning and things like that. They're just so much fun to watch and just observe. And you know, they're part of the rodent family, so you know they're very smart. So every time I have a chance to take them out the cage, that way they can. Yeah, I did. Earlier. Just grab them. Yeah, so they're really smart. Every time I get a chance, I try to make. Oh, let me, let me get them. Let me grab King. And their name is. Hey, Chris. We have 4 chinchillas, and one's name is Thelma, which is the mom. I just put her in her cage. She's resting. We have Jocelyn. She's right there, Jocelyn. And then we have King. King's the biggest one. Okay, let me grab. Jocelyn, no! Oh, God. Jocelyn, no, stop it. Why are you being so mean? And the baby's like, that doesn't fear me. Come here, baby. I mean, she just took that baby and went right around. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, when they get loose, and that has happened to me multiple times. I keep the door. They have their own room, so I keep the door closed, and then I sometimes before I walk in, I sometimes peek to make sure that they're not running around. And if they're loose, I'll have to catch them, and I'm running around trying to find them, but. I have 2 cages in the room. The girls have their own cage, and then the boys have their own cage. This is the baby. And he's super soft. Like I said, he's just like his daddy. Got that thick fur. I got a little comb for them, but when it came in the mail, it wasn't really, it doesn't go through their fur really well, so. Oh, are they, normally some chinchillas you can spend like $150 to $200. It depends. I actually got them for free. I got 3 for free. There was a guy that was allergic to the chinchillas, and I actually got them right around almost actually October last year, and so I got really lucky. So the guy wanted to just give me Jocelyn and Thelma, the 2 girls, and I told him give me all 3 because I really didn't want to break up the family if they were used to being with each other. And I know sometimes animals can go through a little depression if they're living with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone. So they were very happy together, so I didn't want to break them up, and that's how I ended up with 3 chinchillas. And then we initially thought we had 3 girls. And the guy, I guess he didn't, hold on, baby, no, don't go there. Initially, we thought we had 3 girls until one day Thelma got pregnant and we found out we had a boy. So that's how we ended up with the baby. But, you know, we're really happy that we have this baby. This is my first baby, that chinchilla. And I'm actually able to experience what it's like to, you know, have a baby and actually grow the baby. I actually had to bottle feed it and everything. So it was a fun experience. Yeah, they're very cool. I had a chinchilla years ago, and you know, like before I met my husband, and then I went ahead and I gave one of them to my dad since I had to move. But I've always had a chinchilla, but I've learned a lot more since. Like years ago, I would actually bathe the chinchilla. I didn't know I couldn't bathe the chinchilla. Um, okay, this baby. But yeah, it's king. It's good education. You learn a lot, and you know, you just learn as you go. But just make sure you know, read the post if you are interested in owning a chinchilla. I would suggest get on the Reddit forum, and or just go on and there's a chinchilla section on Reddit, and you can learn a lot more there. Um, and you know, just Google it or just go on ChatGPT. When I actually got the baby, I learned a lot off of ChatGPT as far as like how often I had to feed the baby and things like that. So, King, what are you doing? They're like little kids. They're always getting into something. They're Well, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. We really appreciate it. And this guy here, he wants to get out. What are you guys doing? Oh, yes, they do, Chris. They get in the wheel in the middle of the night. The reason why you hear this wheel over here on the on this gate is because, you know, I just decided to come up with an idea to hook the wheel onto the gate so that way while they're playing they can have something to do. But their wheel is pretty quiet. I'm getting ready. Actually, I'm waiting for another wheel to come in the mail, but it's going to be here in December. The other wheel I have is it's a metal wheel, but I'll put it in with the girls for right now until I can get a second wheel. But there's Thelma. She's exhausted. But the wheel I have in here, I don't hear them running on the wheel. And that's one of the reasons she's like, what do you want? You just open my gate. That's the reason I never really switched out the wheel because it was so quiet. But our bedroom is on the other side of the house. So, I mean, it doesn't bother me at all. But yeah, they have their own little room. They're spoiled. I have to clean up, but they got little stuff all over. This is their room. And of course, I don't let them, if it's an accident, they get out by accident, okay? But I don't usually let them loose in the room. And another reason is because, you know, they can mess up your walls and stuff. They like to bite the side, you know, like the trim of the flooring. I don't know if you have carpet or laminate flooring or whatever, but I would suggest if you have a chinchilla and you want them to just kind of have some free time to get maybe like a gate or something, or just something to kind of, you know, protect your walls, because I have teeth marks on my wall, on my baseboard. So yeah, but it doesn't hurt them at all. It's just, you know, a repair basically if you want things to look better in your home. Yeah, but they're sweet. And we make a lot of other videos too, so don't forget to, you know, check those out as well. Jocelyn is my main person. She will sit with you for like 30 minutes and just chill out with you. So she's real sweet. And she's the main one that I can get her to do a lot more versus the rest of them. That baby's ready to relax a little bit, so. Look at her. She always want to bite somebody. But it's not a hard bite. It's like she just want to scare people. Because if he was scared, he would have said something, you know? All right, guys. Thank you again for watching. I'm going to sign out for now. You can always, you know, send us a message or, you know, you could just make sure you subscribe to our channel and we'll we'll make sure that we'll do more videos for you guys because, again, you know, they love playing around this time. Bye. Bye, Chris.
Good. Yeah, once